let's talk about the wobbly state. And what is the wobbly state? It is something that a lot of us go through when we are working really hard on our self-improvement and changing our own self-concept from the old version of ourselves to the new version of ourselves. And usually what will happen is you'll find yourself kind of going back into your old self-concept, and if you don't catch it, you might stay there. But if you're really working hard, you'll probably catch it. But then what happens? You start to feel like, great, I slipped up. Maybe I'm not going to be able to be this new version of me because here I am over here again. And I just want to remind you guys that that is normal to go through that, because you're in a transition period and you're gonna wobble. The key is to catch yourself when you are wobbling and move yourself back to where you want to be at, and just keep practicing, because it is like practice, right? Like, you have to practice being the new you. And if you slip up, which you will, then you just try again. And you keep practicing and you keep trying again, because that's the only way you're going to get accustomed to your new way of being. You just have to keep practicing. It's kind of like the ABCs. When you first was learning those, you couldn't just sing it like frontwards to backwards. But now a lot of people could probably say it backwards and frontwards. Or if you say what comes after M, you already know the next letter because you've practiced it so much, right? So it's the same thing. You just have to learn how to be the new you. And if you wobble, just know that that is normal. And on the topic of wobbling and trying to be the new you, you know, I catch myself doing this, and I know I'm not alone, so I am going to share it. But, you know, I have a couple friends that I will share very personal information with, and sometimes I don't even want to talk to them about it, but they know I've got some really serious stuff going on, and, you know, they'll want to check in on me, but I'll hesitate to even tell them anything that's going on or any updates, because I don't want to bring it into my reality or even recognize it in my reality. But sometimes you do need to update people that are kind of already in the knowing of your situation, and they just love and care about you. So, you know, you can make it short and give them an update and try not to get too emotionally involved, so that you don't get too triggered and start spiraling. But what I will find is that I almost feel guilty if I share with anybody anything negative going on, because I don't want to be a negative person. And I feel like I'm kind of slipping from my new self-concept and being this positive, happy person that is, you know, really practicing, you know, having the best self-concept I can have for myself. I feel like I slip up if life is giving me a lot of life and I tell anybody about it. But at the end of the day, we need to remember we are humans, and life is going to give us life sometimes. And sometimes it really does suck. And you just have to maneuver through and, you know, try to keep your emotional state balanced and try to keep that wobble not too big, right? Like, you just have to keep trying. And if you feel like you're failing, and if you feel embarrassed that you do have life circumstances going on, know that you don't need to feel like that, because you are human and that is normal. So I hope this message resonated with somebody, and I hope that if you are wobbling, that you'll feel a little better. Like, okay, you know what, I did slip up, but I caught it, and I'm not gonna stay like over here. I'm gonna go back over here. And so, you know, you can either do it immediately, or you could do it you know, if you're really having a bad day, what I'll do is, okay, starting tomorrow morning, I'm back on the new self-concept, and try again. Get up and you try again, because the only way you will fail at being the new version of you is if you quit. So like I've said in my other videos, don't quit and you will succeed. So I hope this video brought you all some love and light in your life today, and I'll see you guys next time.